All right, I'm giving my next L to Fawn Weaver, CEO and founder of Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey.
Who's now?
Her name is Fawn Weaver.
Yes.
CEO.
Terrible lady.
Of Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey.
Awful. And I think we had previously given her a dub for trying to give people the knowledge around brand deals with liquor companies, being black celebs.
Hello, how are you?
We were just in the same class in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Washington.
So I'm supposed to remember you. Okay, can I tell y'all that this man just said, do you remember me?
From 6th or 7th grade.
Make it make sense to me. He said we were in the same class in the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Me, you, Naeem, and Sharice.
Okay.
He's being serious.
Yes,
though.
he
Are you
is.
being serious? I do not. I'm sorry. No, I don't remember the 6th, the 7th, or the 8th grade.
We were in the same class.
Okay.
Me, you, and
Well,
Naeem.
it's nice to meet you.
you.
Yo. Hello. Okay. All right.
Small things like what I seen in this video.
No, this is not small. This is everything.
It is. No. But I guess what I'm saying is small things like this that seem small can end up ruining the fuck out of your brand and your business, right? Because all it takes now, I'll set up the context here. All it takes is you being on video and a man walking up to you and saying, hey, I was in class with you through 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. All it takes is you acting bougie and making a mockery of this person, making a huge scene now, making everybody around laugh at him because you want to act like, I remember you. I'm too good to remember you. All it takes is that video clip to now make a negative touch base with your consumer base. Now I'm looking for any little thing to be like, oh yeah, I always knew about that CEO of Uncle Nearest. Yeah, she been bougie. Now people don't like you. People don't like your brand, and you just fucked up everything that you had. Let this be a lesson to entrepreneurs in the future. Every little small thing can end up ruining your brand if you treat it like this.
I think, and that's from a business perspective. I think just in life in general, the way that you treat people when you don't have to treat them well, right? When there's not a cleared money interest around it, when there's not some value relationship attached to it, the way that you treat people when you are not required to treat them well is probably the best measure of who you are as a person. It almost seemed like she was taking pleasure in the power dynamics at the time. Like he was clearly just walking up to her, hey, do you remember me from 6th grade or whatever? And like she stopped, she brought everyone's attention to it,
made a scene, yelled.
How would I know you? How would I remember you? Do you know who I am? Like, how would I remember you from 6th, 7th grade? Like, okay. It's simple enough to be like, no, I don't, but thank you for coming out to support me. Thank you so much. Have a great time. No. Let me get everybody's attention in the crowd and say, hey, y'all, Brokey over here wants me to remember 6th grade.
Facts.
Who are you, bro? Like, first of all, you were in my consciousness because of positive work you were doing in the community, not because you're a celebrity to me or anyone else. Who are you to be remembered? You selling liquor. Okay, cool. It had some value because you was helping other people sell it. Now it just feels like, you know what this reminds me of? When everybody started getting on Target's ass and those sales start sliding, and then Miss Tabitha Brown wanted to get up there and be, what you're actually doing is hurting a black creator. Okay, well, you wanted to stay with them. We didn't tell you to stay over there.
Facts.
Start the pop-up. We'll spend our money with you directly. In the meantime of Target getting their comeuppance, getting their just due, we can spend money with you directly. But you wanted to march your happy ass out there and guilt trip everybody into coming back and spending money with Target because it served your interest, not because it served everyone else. No. Bringing Target to its knees economically served the whole. It just didn't serve you as an individual, but that didn't matter.
No.
It's reminiscent of that. Like let me get everybody behind a selfish motivation.
Mm-hmm.
What was the benefit of you embarrassing that man like that, speaking to him like that, and even bringing everybody's attention to it? What was the benefit of that for you? As I see it, I don't see it as a benefit. It really only rang negative for you so that you can have your celebrity moment, so that you can have your big dog moment. It felt very
I agree. And, you know, like I said, like you
Rude
said,
as hell.
from a human to human standpoint, right? She will likely get her comeuppance from acting like that for somebody who can seemingly do nothing for her. I think that'll be impacted in her business because she decided to make a mockery of him on video.
You went viral, and you went viral for being bougie.
A shitty person.
It's just not. I don't think that's what people looking to spend money with. I don't think. When I think of where, oh shit, I'm going to the liquor store. Oh shit, if you come into my mind at that point, it won't be to go and buy your liquor.
That's my point exactly.
If you're gonna put yourself in people's consciousness, you want it to be built around something positive, not big dog in your former middle school classmate. And not for nothing, but 6th grade ain't kindergarten.
I remember a lot of people from 6th grade.
If you walked up to me and told me we was in the class together at 6th grade, I could search the recesses of my mind and find you. The fact that you go into this length to saying that you don't remember anybody from 6th, 7th, or 8th, like, okay, well then you was probably the lame, bro. Like, if you don't remember nobody from 8th grade, that's probably an indictment on you.
Fam, we were just talking a couple weeks ago about somebody from your 1st grade class. 1st grade. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Like, why you can't remember nobody from school? We need to run some tests. Why you don't remember none of your classmates?
That sounds like dementia.
Maybe we helping you out.
Right.
Forgetful. Because the way that I feel about it, I feel like she knew exactly who that man was. And since he didn't present as somebody that she should have been talking to at that moment, she had to elevate herself by putting that man down.
Somebody in the chat said she probably didn't want to remember that.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to remember him. He didn't look like he was anybody important, so she didn't want to be seen talking to him at the moment.
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. I got important shit to get to. You don't look that important. And the shit you talking about don't sound important. So let me just slide on around you.